Roll with God, roll with God, roll with God. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Tell God, God, I want to roll with you 24/7. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss out on this. All the love, all the love I feel from him. Like he will sprinkle my days, what I call my God winks, just to let me know that his presence is there with me, man, guards. Like the other day on Monday morning, a lady showed up at the office. Her name is Martha. And I'm doing the application for her. She has the same exact birthday as my former assistant, Martha. Martha with the same exact birthday as Martha. And I was just like, how could that possibly be a coincidence, guys? It was just, again, God making me aware of his presence. When everything lines up a little bit too perfectly to say, oh, that's just a regular coincidence, Nick. No, 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 no. That's my God wink. My God letting me know he's there with me. And Mondays are always like the roughest morning for me, where I feel like so much pressure, you know? And so for him to use this Martha to show up with that birthday was his love. And then all during the day, he'll figure out different ways. Like my daughter Julie came in yesterday from New York. Yay, my boo-boo is here. And immediately she's telling me about her struggle run with Coach Bennett. And I'm like, huh? I go to where I read that very morning under the tree, page 9 of our family's website. And can you believe I mentioned that exact run from Coach Bennett, the struggle run? How? Again, out of 150 web pages or thereabout, how do I go to page 9 and just for a couple hours later for my daughter to tell me specifically what I had read about this run, this struggle run with Coach Bennett. And then I shared with Julie how the mama is struggling with forgiving herself, you know, and a couple hours later, Facebook sends me a message that I posted a video on my office phone. It sent me a message that Onika posted a video. I'm like, oh, I didn't post any video just now. Go and listen. Can you believe Facebook had a message there from my God influencer to play about how we have to forgive ourselves? Here I am confessing to my daughter Julie that I haven't forgiven myself, and that's my struggle, forgiving myself. And then Carrie comes with this beautiful message about how he had to learn that to forgive himself. Say, for God to take you to another level, you have to forgive. And he's there with arms. You have to forgive yourself. And he's there with his arms wide open, guys. Can you believe the love of God to have that? Facebook sent me that notification just so I can listen to that message from God. And then he did another message yesterday about how God will lead us on these paths blindly, and that we have to tell God that we're here to blindly follow him. Go to another appointment with God, and it was about God telling me to say that I must love to be blind, since it's him that's leading me. So here I am, listening to Carrie again, my God influencer. And God will say, you know, like confirm the messages. Struggling to forgive myself. Carrie said, look, that's one of the lessons I had to learn. Thank God for this person who's helped me learn that lesson. So God is very, very, very talkative, guys. But we have to have the eyes to see him and the ears to hear him. Like he's put some people in my life, and he keeps using this message again from my God influence about how sometimes you might see a dog and a cat walking together, and that's God saying that you're going to have to be friends with somebody you would normally be friends with, right? So yesterday, this person who and that showed up under the tree yesterday. The next thing I know, the person who, you know, I was thinking about when that message came up called me, and she was having a little issue, and God just said, Nick, take the time to be a friend to her. And so she ended up coming to the office, guys, and I ended up talking to her, and she told me, I said, what did I teach you? She said, I know, Miss Nikki, you told me that I must not overcome evil with evil. Can you believe when I needed an appointment with God a few hours later, that very message showed up in my meditation book. And again, it showed up on our website. I don't know, for some reason, I went to page 99 of our family's website. The message showed up again, guys. Do not overcome evil with evil. Oh, yeah. Then there was a message from my brother Kevin. I had talked to him that day and how he has just changed my perspective on my marriage. When he told me one day, saying, "Niece, it's about time you start working. Your husband's been working since ever I've known him. He's been working hard for you guys." And so I just thanked him for giving me that perspective, that I have the best hubby in the world. Nobody's perfect, guys. Again, on that page 99, it was me talking to my husband this time and how I told him that Kevin is the one who's been cooling my head in regards to, because he lives in Nigeria most of the time I'm here. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. And I told him how Kevin was the one keeping my head cool. And he asked me a question. He's saying, "Nick, why is it that Kevin has to keep your head cool?" And honestly, this husband who's been extra when it comes to being the best husband. In fact, Joshua gave him the name better than best husband, better than best dad, honestly. And so he was right. I shouldn't have to have Kevin to cool my head when this husband has been going hard for his family, guys. Even yesterday, Julie came back, cooked 2 different pots of food, for me and the boys. And she said, "Yeah, Mom, that's what me and Dad talked about that I was going to do for you guys." So, guys,